Hey guys, I hate idiots. Now, what? Now the reason for me saying this. Is this. Today I was lifeguarding because I'm a lifeguard, obviously, and I was at the pool. The pool was there were about 30 minutes left in the day, and there was nobody there, so I was naturally packing up all of the stuff and getting ready to go home. Then some people come and are like, "Oh, is the pool still open? Can we still come?" So obviously I have to say yes, because technically it is still open. Well, not technically, it is still open for another half hour at that point. So I say, "Sure, come on in. But you only have under a half hour left." She's like, No, it's fine, we'll be there. We'll be back." So this mom, her mom, and two kids come into the pool. And this one kid, he's like age 3, the other one looks like she's 7. So they're swimming around in the deep end doing their thing. And then I look at the younger kid, and he does not look like he can sufficiently swim. So I go and I keep an extra eye out on this kid. I'm just basically grilling this kid at this point because I've been lifeguarding for 5 years, and I can clearly distinguish when someone cannot swim, especially considering I was and still am a certified swimming instructor. So if someone cannot swim, I know. So then, the idiot older sister, and she's not the main idiot of this story, she's just one of many. I mean, she's 7, so she has an excuse for not realizing this, for not realizing her brother cannot swim. She says, "Let's have a race across the deep end." So then they start to race, and the younger kid makes it about halfway, stops, attempts to tread, and decides, "I can't do this, I'm turning around." So then he starts to turn around, and he goes like this. He had very little to no forward progress. So this is not a good sign. So at this point, I'm getting ready. I'm putting my lifeguarding strap on. I'm starting to walk over towards him because I can tell he's gonna need saving, and he is not making it back. So he makes it about another quarter of the way, and the water, he's swimming like this. His water is up to his lower lip. He's about to start gargling water very soon. So I start to run over, and as I'm making my ascent towards the pool, the mom goes, "No, wait. Don't go in. He can swim. He can do this." Now, if you know anything about law or have taken a lifeguarding course, you know that legally what happens is this. If you are actively drowning and cannot make a decision, consent is implied. However, if you are denied consent, you are not allowed to save the person. If the person is under 18 and a parent or guardian is not available, consent is complied. However, if they're actively drowning and nobody says anything, consent is still implied. But as I'm making my ascent towards the pool, the mom stops me and says, "No, he got this." So legally, she's the guardian, he's under 18. Under law, I could lose my job by jumping in the pool to save this kid's life. At this point, this is infuriating. So I start talking to mom. I'm like, "Listen, he can't stay above the water. I have to go in and get him." And she's like, "No, he's taken swim lessons. He's swum before." Of course, swum, I don't even think is a word. I believe the correct word is swam. But what I do is I go to the very ledge of the pool, and I'm looking directly at this kid, saying, "You have to let me go in. He's right here. I can just pluck him out, and everyone's good." And then she's like, "No, he got this." At this point, the kid's like, and I'm like, "You gotta let me go in the fucking pool." And then she's like, "No, he can do this on his own. He's a big boy." He's fucking 3! So then I'm arguing with this woman, and I just make the conscious decision in my mind, if this kid goes full on under, I'm going in. Because at this point, I don't care if I lose my job, as long as I save this kid's life. Because as it stands now, I'm entering my sophomore year of college, so by next summer, I may or may not be able to get an internship. So I may or may not even lifeguard next summer. So if I legally can't lifeguard anymore, whatever, I saved the fucking kid's life. So I'm deciding, okay, the second this kid goes full on under, if this mom doesn't give me permission before then, I'm saying, fuck her, I'm going in. So I'm looking at this kid, and then she's like, no, don't go in, don't go in. And then she's like, come on, honey, kick your legs. And of course, he's a kid who doesn't know how to swim, so he's doing this kind of kick. He's doing a very bad, poor bicycle kick, so he's basically flailing his legs with no pattern, rhythm, or anything, and is about to just tread on full of water because he is out of breath and he can't make it. He's almost at the end of the pool. I'm like, come on, kid, please make it. I got it. I'm fucking going in. I'm fucking going in. And then the kid, by some miracle, gets this last bit of, I'm assuming this is adrenaline. This kid just goes, and makes like somehow, I don't know how you jump underwater, but he jumped somehow and just barely managed to grab onto the ladder. And then the mom is like, see, I told you, he's fine. I'm like, can you guys just stay in the shallow end, please? Please? So then they're like, fine. So then they stay in the shallow end. I am sorry. If you are under 18 and you are at a pool with a parent or guardian, please have a very, very long talk with your parents to let the guard go in the pool, because they know what they're doing. You do not. I am sorry, but I've been guarding for 5 years. I've been a certified swim instructor for 3 years. I know if I need to go in. There was only 2 instances where I was really close to going in. That was one of them. The other one, well, that was actually a funny story, but we'll save that for a rainy day. Anyway, you may notice that the title above says, I Hate Idiots, ! Volume 1. Why Volume 1? Well, I'm assuming there's enough idiots in the world that may or may not require me to make another video very similar to this. So just to make sure, Volume 1. Anyways, guys, so make sure your kids know how to swim before they go in the pool. And if they cannot, make them stay in the shallow end, like 3-4 feet, something they can stand in. And get swim lessons. Most places offer swim lessons as young as 3 years old, some places younger, but really, if they're under 3, just get the little swim bubbles, and you should be good to go. And don't argue with the fucking lifeguard, because by doing so, they can lose their job, lose their certifications, be banned from lifeguarding altogether. It's not a fun time. So yeah, that's really all I had to say. I hate idiots. MattGCPC, I'll catch you next time.